this week. I want you to make a decision. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Happy New Year. Happy 2023. It is the second week of January. I'm Dr. Andrea Christian Parks, and welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, do all the things, subscribe, hit your notifications, like, share. But what are we doing? We are starting a new series, and there's some very special stuff coming up this month. And I want to say up front, listen to the end, you'll get the details, but up front, a couple things happening. A webinar I am doing for free on the 16th called Weight Loss Without Willpower. And that's going to become clear in a minute why that's really important. But I want you to get that, register, and I'll tell you all about that at the end. The other thing that is happening is I am opening weight loss for Black professionals again. That is my signature course for weight loss. It is a small group coaching program which will help you lose your weight on your schedule and with my help. So this is the first time it's been open since August of last year. So this is your chance to get in. Just want to let you know about that. Before we get to all of that though, I wanted to talk about really what are we going to do for this year? And I think it's really important that we talk about it, because here we are in the beginning of the year. Everybody's kind of going, okay, it's a new year. I got a new chance. Am I going to do something new? Am I not? Am I going to make a resolution? Am I not? And I want to tell you a story. I used to do resolutions and get excited about the beginning of the year. And then I went through a whole period of time where I quit doing resolutions. And I'll tell you, the reason I decided to quit doing resolutions was because I was like, this is stupid. It doesn't work. Can you relate to that? I mean, you start with a great intention. You start with a thought, a plan, like this is how this is going to be different this year. And then you get about, 3, 4, 6, 8 weeks into the year and it's not working. It either has, the plan has either fallen apart. Other things have come in and shifted your ability to stick with the plan, or the plan wasn't great to begin with and it just didn't hold up under the stress of your life. And so you get it started, but you really don't finish it, and then you're discouraged. And so my thought about it was, then this is dumb. Don't do resolutions. Now, I don't completely disagree with that thinking anymore, but let me tell you really what was behind that. What was behind that was I was disappointed in myself. And what I decided was, if I didn't make a resolution, I wouldn't have to be disappointed. Does that sound familiar to anybody? We do this a lot. And the thinking is, I don't want to feel disappointed, so I won't do something where I can be disappointed. I won't make a plan. I won't make a commitment. I won't make a decision, because if I fail, if it doesn't work the way I want it to, then I'll be disappointed. And I can just not be disappointed by not doing that thing. It makes sense. It's an absolutely normal thing for your brain to do. It's a protective mechanism. There's one major problem with it. If you decide to not make a plan, not do the thing, not go forward in the effort not to feel that disappointment, which is painful, what you have decided is to fail in advance. You just go ahead and be disappointed right now. You see what's happening? It doesn't matter whether you go or don't go. You're going to be disappointed either way. You just decide to be disappointed right now, as opposed to 6 months, 2 months, 6 weeks from now. So if you might be disappointed, you don't know that you'll be disappointed, but if you might be disappointed, isn't it better to give it a shot? Because you had a chance you might make it. That's something for you to think about. Because choosing to fail in advance means 100% you're not going to make it. 100%. You absolutely will not make any success at your weight loss goal if you decide not to pursue it, right? It's like obvious, but your brain, in the effort to protect you from the pain of disappointment, just brings you the disappointment ahead of time. So here's the thing I want to encourage you to do this week. I want you to make a decision. You don't have to lose weight this year. 2023 does not have to be the year you lose your weight. Now, I am assuming if you're watching my stuff and you know that I'm a physician and a life and weight loss coach and I help women lose weight, then part of why you're here is to decide, figure out how, learn something so that you can lose your weight. So, but it's really important that you make a decision. I'm not necessarily telling you to make a resolution. I'm not telling you to jump on the latest diet or bandwagon fan, program for weight loss. I am not telling you to throw your money at supplements or a personal trainer. What I am telling you is you have to decide, is 2023 the year? And a decision means more than what a resolution means. It means more than a hope. It means more than researching a diet and deciding to temporarily put that on top of your life. A decision means commitment. It means no matter what happens with whatever the first iteration is of your program, your plan, your whatever you do, you're going to keep going until you make it to your goal. Doesn't matter how it goes in the beginning. It doesn't matter where you are in 6 weeks. It doesn't matter where you are in 6 months. You're going to keep going. That's a decision. I am committed to figuring this problem out. The first, second, third iteration may not be the answer, but there is an answer. Other people have lost weight. I can figure this out. That's the decision. I'm going to figure this out. It doesn't matter what my life is like. It doesn't matter what's going on with my kids. It doesn't matter all of the different things that are going on for work and all in your life. It is a commitment to solving this weight problem. When you make that decision, that commitment, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, if you fall off your plan, you keep going. You get up and you keep going. You get up and you keep going. Now, having said that, if you have decided that you're good, this is your year, you're on it, and you're going to go until this is finished. Awesome. I have some things to tell you about. There is a caveat though. Some of you may decide, you know what? This is not my year. I'm not doing this right now. You may have great reasons for it. You may decide something going on in your family is taking so much of your attention that you don't have the attention to devote to yourself and your particular needs as far as weight loss is concerned. You might decide that there are so many things moving, so many moving parts in your life. This is just not the time that you're going to dedicate your time, your energy, your resources, your money to solving this problem. And make no mistake, solving a problem like this, that for most of us has been around for decades, is going to require your commitment of your resources, some kind of resources. It may not always be money, but often it will be. And before you go, what is that? You have blown tons of money on weight loss in the past, tons of it, between programs, supplements, diet food, personal trainers. You just make a list. You've spent tons of money on top. The question is, are you willing to devote your resources to solving this problem? Whatever they are, time, energy, money. Okay? But you might decide, no, this is not your year. And if it's not, that's fine. That's fine. Because at some point you will decide that this is a problem you want to devote your energy toward. And you will get it. For those of you who have decided, if you have made the decision, this is my year, I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to do it in a quick burst. I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. I'm going to just, get in the fancy dress I need to get into for the thing. I'm going to get beach ready for this. No, I'm going to change my relationship with food, my life around food. I'm going to be different, do different. I'm going to learn different. I'm going to transform my lifestyle to support the solution, that I'm going to get to the goal of being in a body that's the size I want to be in, that feels good to me, that gets this weight problem off of my list of things I want to accomplish. So if you have decided, I want you to go to my website. I want you to go to www.drandreachristianparks.com. I want you to go there and I want you to register for the webinar. That is free. It is an hour-long webinar that will allow you to get some of the teaching that I teach my clients for free. It's an opportunity for you to get the basic framework of what you must do to be successful at permanent weight loss. And without these keys, you can't permanently lose weight. You could be on and off diets, you can roller coaster up and down the scale, but you won't hit permanent weight loss, which is really what we want. We want to be done with this problem. So go register for the webinar. The webinar is going to be on January 16th. So don't wait, because that is less than a week from when you're watching this video right now. Okay? The course, now, some of you have been watching for a while, and some of you have been waiting for the course to open up. I'm not going to have a big class. I want you to know, if you want to be in the course, you want to be on the list. The course starts January 30th. January 30th, the end of this month. Class starts, course will be closed, no more registrations. Well, whoever's in it is in it. Now, it's not going to be a huge class. It's going to be intimate. It's going to be powerful. And it's going to be something where not only do you have that interaction with me personally, but you also have the support of your classmates. So that's why it's not going to be some massive, ginormous thing. It's going to be smaller. So if you know already you want one of those spots, go in there, get on the wait list, make sure you're registered for the webinar, because when the webinar opens, that's when registration starts. Okay? So that's less than a week away. Don't miss your chance. Now, if you can't make it on the 16th, now the 16th is a holiday. That's okay. You'll get the replay. But just remember, whoever shows up live gets a little extra and gets first shot at the course. Okay? All right. I will see you next week. We are going to get into why it's really important that we don't just do what we've done before, because what we've done before has not worked, right? So we do the same thing we've done before, we're going to get the same results we've gotten before. So we got to do something differently, right? So that's what we're going to talk about next week. What do we do differently? How do we do it differently? Because right now, when you're saying, okay, I'm ready, I'm committed, I want to make sure this is my year, making sure this is your year includes making a commitment to get out there and get a little uncomfortable and do things differently than you've ever done in the past. All right. I can't wait to see you next time. Don't forget, again, subscribe, like, share, hit your notifications, do all the things, and I will see you next week.